I'm not a very outgoing person. I'm not very outgoing as a person. I'm more of an introvert, which is why I like to make videos and put them on the internet. I don't like to stand in front of 100 people and talk about something, because I just don't enjoy it. I don't feel comfortable in that position. I can make a video, I put it on the internet, maybe 1,000 people will watch the video, and that's good. I'm happy with that. It works for me. And if nobody watches it, I don't care. Well, I care a little bit, but who cares, right? It's not really very important. So it's interesting the number of people that I have started conversations with that I would never talk to before. I would never have communications with these people before. But now for some reason, as you said, with children or with dogs, there's a spark. There's an opportunity. And I often feel, now maybe this is just me being cynical, I often feel that people have dogs for the basic reason of communication. Now, I've seen this. Now, where I've seen this is in alternative cultures, right? And I've seen this like 1,000 times. So often, it's unbelievable. That if you look at underground music communities, let's take the classic example. There are many of these. Let's take the classic example. The classic example is punk music, yeah? Because everybody knows punk music. Where the punk guy will have a dog. Because the dog is the way to get girls. Because girls have a reservation about communicating with the punks, because they don't really have a higher quality of life, maybe. But the dog is the conduit. The dog is the way through which people get what they oh yeah, because people see the dog and, oh, a lovely dog, and blah, 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 blah. But the person doesn't have the dog because they like the dogs.
But because
they have the dog because they can get girls if they have the dog. And I've seen this so many times. It's
it's open communication.
Yeah, and it shows.
Is a little easier.
Yeah,
The start is easier.
Yeah, it shows a certain level of intelligence, and I've also observed this with children, but much less with children. But if people, because it's obviously easier with dogs than it is with kids. I've seen it with children as well. Yeah, having children changes the dynamic. You are forced to communicate with people that you would not normally communicate with. So definitely the dynamic changes. So and these things which are different, this is crazy, because these things that are different are the things that bring us together. Really bring us together. Not the things that are same. Not the things that are the same.
Yes, because you are interested about this.
Yeah, it's the things that are different that actually bring us together.
Different in positive way.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yes,
Different.
yeah, it's the as we said before, it's the spark for the fire of the conversation. And if everything was the same, we wouldn't have anything to discuss or talk about. And so it's these things which are different, which have led to. I mean, I've talked to about 20 people that just in the street. I would never. There would be no conversation normally with these people.
Of course.
Because there's nothing to talk about. it's an interesting
Yes. You
result. It's not what it's not. So some people will plan to get this result. Some people will plan to be different so that they can
of course.
get attention from people. This was absolutely not absolutely not my plan, and a very for me unusual result to the
Mhm.
situation.